Steve Eiserman, let's give him a little slack. And I agree. You gotta give him a little slack.
You gotta give every general manager some slack.
No doubt, especially hockey, except for the first couple of guys. Most of these players, that was Zadino, who did, make a few random game appearances for the Red Wings. In the hockey draft, much like the baseball draft, these guys aren't going to be expected to even make the team for at least 3 years. I like the fact that, and so, look, I'm not going to sit there and pretend that I watch these guys play. I really never really heard of him. I saw his name mentioned. But when you do a lot of research and reading after the draft, you find that, he was a little bit of a reach, but not completely out of the picture. You kind of thought that with Dylan Cousins, the center from Lethbridge, still there, Trevor Zegras, who a lot of people thought was another center from the United States development team, was there, that he would have been selected. But look, give Eiserman credit. He'll say he went for the best player available, had nothing to do with need. They know that the defense is a problem in this team. And now you have, with all the defensemen that they drafted, and you assume maybe Seider and the kid from Finland, who they drafted in the second round, who, if you believe what you read, was probably the biggest reach that they made. You couple those two with Cholowski and Lonix are already here. McKasick, who they really liked, he got hurt. He was having surgery this summer. So they're trying to build a young, mobile defensive core, and that is smart. I've seen grades, not as much as you see in the NFL or NBA drafts, but most of them are in the Bs, and everybody seemed to have some questions about the first 2 picks because they think better players were there. But after that, people loved what they did later in the draft, and one of the kids from the Chicago Steel of the United States Hockey League, I think he's going to go to BU or one college coming up, Robert Mastro-Simone, center left wing. People loved him in the 3rd round. So we'll see. You can only sit there and
that's the key.
And wait.
Yeah, and it's I always go back to, like, for example, if Seider turns out to be a great player, then it's a great pick.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady was taken in the 6th round. And if he'd been taken in the 1st round, everybody would have ripped the Patriots. And then they would have said years later, wow, what a brilliant pick, because they saw something that nobody else did. These guys all have plans. These guys all see things differently than we see them. And I agree with you that if the reaction, Steve Eiserman is going to be given a certain amount of leeway and clout and belief because he's earned it.
Yes, he has.
Because he built this in Tampa Bay. And so you think, okay, if he built it in Tampa Bay, why can't he then also build it in Detroit? Now, Ken Holland built it in Detroit, or at least he maintained it in Detroit, and then after a while that clout went away because he didn't hit on as many picks as he had in the past. So, for people who are disappointed that they took this defenseman in the 1st round, I would say, unless you're really one of those people who watches a lot of junior hockey, watches a lot of college hockey, and really can know these players, you're going based on the pre-draft coverage.
Right, the mock drafts.
Right, and there's no way to know how this is all going to work out.
Especially somebody, it's not that, Seider's, played in Sweden or Finland. He played Germany. Not too many people, maybe 1.5% of hockey fans, watch kids play in Germany.
I would just say this, what he did Friday night was he raised an eyebrow. He didn't need to, really. Ken Holland makes this pick, people are going berserk. It's just, I give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. What's his time frame? Because he made this pick, I would love to see what's the long-term plan, because these GMs in all sports do have lists of free agents coming up which years and who to target, just like Al Avila does. Same thing. They've got these guys that they're going to... What's the year where they make the move? He said it's going to be a long time.
Yeah,
This almost endorses what he said.
I agree. I thought about his opening press conference where he was very cautious when it came to time and said, look, this is a process. This is going to take a lot of time. But like Stoney said, there wasn't a guy there necessarily who was going to be an immediate impact. If the Wings want to get the Jack Hugheses or the Austin Matthews, unfortunately, they're going to have to get up to the top. And it goes back to all of your bad wins down the stretch last year as a result of that.
Being unlucky at the lottery.
They had the 6th pick instead of the 3rd pick, and so they lost out on a kid like Byram and instead get at Cider or
Well,
Cider.
that's where you start to second guess, though, in a couple of years, is giving up 2 of the second rounders to hop to 3 with the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks still could have gotten that Kirby Doc or Dak, whatever it's how it's pronounced.
But listen to us talking
I
about
know.
them. We're not even sure how to pronounce some of the names.
I know, but there was a clear-cut number 1, and now we get to see if that comes to fruition in Colorado when they took Byron.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Clear-cut number 1 defenseman.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, the talk before the draft, and we're not experts on this, but there was significant drop-off from 1 to 2.
The thing about Yzerman, though, is you said he raised eyebrows when he didn't need to. I get the sense, and I could be totally wrong, he has no interest in raising eyebrows.
No.
He really is. I mean, this is not he's not trying to put on a show. He's not trying to do anything other than build a great foundation. I mean, you heard Hakan Anderson's, some of the quotes from over the weekend. That he really is valuing guys who are basically hockey lifers.
Compete level is
Compete level, yeah. They really want to compete. And, that's kind of the program he's putting together.
I love all that. Maybe I almost sounded more critical than I wanted to be there at first.
No, you're basing it. I think what you're doing, which is a lot of people are doing, is it's almost like they're putting out their marker saying, I'm going to flag this, and if in 5 years it comes back that this was a bad pick, I'm going to say, I kind of thought this was a bad pick.
You're also assuming that
Which is fair.
You're also assuming that Joe Sakic would have taken 2 seconds to lose Byron.
Exactly.
But
Right.
I mean, who the hell knows? I don't think they would have.
Right, and
He's as good as everybody says.
now granted, you don't know who people like, but one of the articles I read over the weekend by Helena, she said that there was a lot of buzz on the floor that Sader was going to, Sader or Cider?
I've heard both.
Okay, that he was going to go quickly after the Red Wings. It's not like he was going to, yes, he was viewed as maybe a 10th, 15th type pick.
Well, still, Yzerman even said that they tried to trade back, but they didn't get value, they wouldn't have gotten value in return. Now, maybe trading back, maybe he knew that with the Edmonton selection 2 picks later, Ken Holland might have taken him. In fact, Holland got criticized a little bit for taking a Swedish defenseman when Zagras was available and the kid from Russia was available as well.
Right.
So,
I equated a little bit to when Harbaugh came to town, and then it's Jake Ruda that's your starter the first year. And, it's kind of like you expect maybe a little bit more, and
But that's a little
instead we
different.
need patience because you aren't trying to build something long term.
Right. I mean, look, if in year 4 of Steve Yzerman, then his starter is Wilton Spate, then I think you can start to be concerned.
Right.
But I don't think he's going to be going Wilton Spate in year 4 like Harbaugh was.
Right. I guess it goes back to what I said about that. I just want to know, what's the target year where you're really going to start making a move to spend?
It reminded me a little bit of the Tigers draft this year in that we all know the Tigers have a ton of pitching prospects and very few position player prospects. And it seemed like there was an emphasis this year on position players. Same with the Red Wings. We've heard about their forwards. We've seen their forwards. But like you said, Stoney, not a great number of defensive prospects. And I felt like this was almost like an answer to that.
Yeah.
A little bit, which I don't have a problem.
No.
I really don't. We don't want to draft for need. Why not? I mean, look, you got a lot of forwards. You need defensive.
Right.
You need to have a more balanced farm system, and I think their farm system got a lot more balance overnight.
the difference with Vasilevsky, Rodick, and McKissick, if they develop the way you expect, by the time Cider and these guys are ready, maybe you don't have as much a lack of depth as you thought.
Well, I think you hope they develop a little bit more quickly.
I think for me too, I just have a little envy of what the Devils did. On the fact that you get Jack Hughes and then you trade for PK Subban. I'm just sitting, you sit there just licking your chops a little bit. Like, why can't that be just bring more life into it? Instead, I know it's a methodical rebuild. But
because the Sabres need life. The Red Wings, the Red Wings are kind of sleepy. Yeah, the Devils need life. The Red Wings don't, not yet. They might soon, but I think people understand that this is, they saw some sparks last year. I mean, Yzerman's their life in a lot of ways. He's their Jack Hughes for a lot of things. 646 on 97.1 The Ticket. Beautiful weekend. My next door neighbor actually finished building his own deck, and the entire time he was doing it, I was thinking to myself, why don't you just go to Northville Lumber? Why don't you take care of everything at Northville Lumber, where they have the largest selection of Michigan's Trex decking in the United States, certainly in Michigan, the leader in Trex decking. You say, I'm sorry, what's Trex decking? It's the ultra low maintenance deck. That's right. Forget about the wood, forget about the splinters, forget about the power washing, forget about the staining. Go to Northville Lumber and learn more about the ultra low maintenance Trex decking, where for the first time ever, Trex decking is cheaper than wood. Cheaper than wood, with little of the labor, little of the maintenance, and none of the headaches. So go to Northville Lumber today or give them a call and pick your price. They have more Trex inventory than you can even imagine. Trex Decking at Northville Lumber. Call or stop into Northville Lumber today. It's Michigan's Trex Decking leader, the ultra-low maintenance deck, and Michigan's also the official lumberyard of the Detroit Tigers radio network. You can check them out online at northvillelumber.com.
97.1 on Ticket.
This report brought to you by Polka Restaurant and Beer Cafe in Ann Arbor. An earlier accident and car fire still working as a result. M14 eastbound is closed from 94 to Barton Drive. You can still use 94 east to US 23 as a possible alternate. There's also a crash reported 96 heading westbound before Grand River in the Brighton area, and a wreck is blocking the left side on 75 southbound just after East Holly Road.
Professor Ed here for the Polish Market, right next door to Polka Restaurant and Beer Cafe in Troy, and what locals call Little Warsaw. Enjoy the European foods like Mom and Grandma made. Visit GoPolka.com.
I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Now available for download. Always aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes. This CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by Taylor Chevrolet.
I'm Amy Lawrence with the CBS Sports Minute. It's easy to understand Mickey Callaway's frustration. It's easy to understand why he has a short fuse. Another lead blown by the Mets bullpen, another painful loss, more questions and criticism about his decision-making. But no matter how much it feels like the world is crashing down on his head, he can't lose his cool. He can't go after a reporter that he thinks is being a smartass until he gets fired or resigns. He's the leader in the clubhouse, the guy who sets the tone. If Callaway doesn't swear at beat reporter Tim Healy and try to kick him out of the visitors' clubhouse at Wrigley, then Jason Vargas doesn't go after Healy. Yeah, losing stinks, but it's Callaway's job to keep it together. It comes with the territory. He has to be professional as long as he's in charge. Is it all his fault? No. But to whom much is given, much is required. I'm Amy Lawrence.
At Farmers Insurance, we know every windshield collision has a unique sound. Beetle. Bird poop. Drone. Seen it, covered it. Talk to farmers.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The Grand Mick Extreme Bacon Burger is one of McDonald's most popular burgers in Spain. To try one, you'd have to reprogram your GPS, go to the airport, leave your car, buy a plane ticket, land in Madrid, and go to McDonald's.
Bienvenida a McDonald's.
Or you could hang that next left and get to your neighborhood McDonald's now, because for a limited time, the juicy Grand Mick Extreme Bacon Burger and other worldwide favorites are here. Around the world is now around the corner. Participate in McDonald's for a limited time.
At Farmers Insurance, we know a roof can withstand a lot. One exception being an airborne car. Seen it, covered it. Talk to farmers.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Taylor Chevrolet has the car or truck you need. Choose from a huge new car inventory of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, and find your perfect car at Taylor. Taylor Chevrolet also has one of the largest selections of certified pre-owned vehicles. Many are one-owner vehicles with a clean Carfax. Taylor's certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty with courtesy transportation available. Visit TaylorChevy.com for details and apply for instant credit on Telegraph north of Eureka. Say yes.
In today's real estate market, I find home sellers want options. How about a flexible commission plan? How about a guarantee? Cancel your contract at any time? Folks, it's Mark Z with EXP. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, today at 844 sold by Z and start.
If you experience basement leaks, water is more than annoying. It can cause damage to your home and foundation. It starts at your roof line and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan.